Hey guys, happy Saturday to everybody. I've got Miss Monroe here. She is in her DockATot. This is my most favorite place to have her. You probably all realize this because you guys see her a lot in it. I wanted to come on. I wanted to make this video as somewhat of a review of 2018 in the dolly world. Kind of summing it up, what my thoughts are on things in our hobby for the last year, my dolly choices, my friends, things like that. I just thought it would be kind of an interesting chat to kind of sum up the year, because this is the time of year that I do, and many people reflect on, how the year went, things that you may have accomplished, things that you wish you could have accomplished, and kind of goals for the following year. I think that's what leads us to making resolutions. I'm not at all a resolution kind of girl. It's just not my thing. I have goals all the time that I revisit throughout the year. I try to kind of hit reset during different times of the year, so it's not just something that happens at the beginning of the year for me. It's just not. I try to always stay in a really good mental mind frame and make these goals so that I can achieve them throughout the year, because if I set myself up to, I got to do this because it's the beginning of the year, it's not anything that I'm going to stick to. And I don't, I never have in the past. It's kind of one of these things where I like to make smaller goals for myself throughout the year and maintain it throughout the year. So even though we come up on the holidays and people are like, oh, don't worry about what you're eating, it's the holidays, it happens once a year. Yes, but in the back of my mind, I think, okay, so whatever I put in my body during the holidays, the excess is going to be that much harder. I have to work later on. So if I just do things in moderation, continue with my fitness, regimen, then I can enjoy some of those things without gaining too much weight or feeling like I have to go on this huge diet. I definitely have gained a little bit, but nothing like I could have. I mean, I always try to keep things, in perspective and kind of look at the bigger picture, because I don't want to put myself into a place where I feel forced, like I have to really starve myself or do anything like that. It's just not my cup of tea. So I'm trying to make the smart choices, and, moderation is always the key. And I believe that's the case. And I've, if not kept up with my workouts, I've probably pushed a little harder because I know I'm putting more into my body. And so I've been getting some really good workouts. I just got back from my bar class this morning, and let me tell you, towards the end of the year, it's not like as if it's not hard throughout the year, but it's funny how the owner really gets on us to really push ourselves to finish out the year. And, I really appreciate the fact that she gets that type of work out of me, which isn't always the case for, all workouts. I mean, we all slack every now and again. We have our low days or whatever, but it's just a really nice note to end the 2018 year on. And it happens every year. It's nothing new. It makes me stop and reflect and wonder, did I work hard enough? And it makes me also reflect in the year of my personal life, of course, my dolly life, my doll friends, all of the things that I like to, that I find important. Things that I cherish and things that I enjoy, and I want to make sure that I'm nurturing and giving enough, as well as, not just taking. There's an equal balance there, and I believe that's very true with friendships as well. And, there hasn't been a lot of turnover in my nursery this year. The new year started out with Lucy, I believe. Did it start with Lucy? I think it did. I had Lucy late 2017, I believe. And I had her until I got Monroe. So you've seen basically 2 dolls in my nursery this year. And looking back on that, was it the right choice? Am I happy with it? I'm absolutely thrilled. I couldn't be more happy with the choices I've made in my nursery. Can't always say that for past years, let me tell you. I mean, I've let some really beautiful dolls go and brought in dolls I wasn't nearly as happy with. So I can safely say that this baby has been the most amazing adoption. I'm thrilled with her. I can't get enough of her, you guys. I mean, good grief. Like, I've had so much time off and had lots of time to spend with her, and yet I still want to spend more time with her. I don't even know how that's physically possible. I've never felt this attached to a baby, a doll, not ever in my many years of collecting. I mean, I've really enjoyed all dolls that I've had in one way or another. Some more than others, some in different ways, but this baby really is like having a newborn baby in my house. I literally just want to spend time with her. I want to check on her, make sure she's okay. I want to make sure she's comfortable. You know, I've made some, you know, lovely investments in having like the DockATot. I know that this is like super controversial for some reason. I think people don't like the pricing on them. I actually got it on sale, so I didn't pay full price for this, even though it's in a limited edition or special edition print. So it was technically more than even the traditional ones. But I got a really good deal on it. I kind of took a chance because I was waiting and waiting for that Uterus little portable bed that a lot of you guys out there have. And it never came, fought with the person, the seller. Like, it was really ridiculous to the point where I just was like, forget about it. I'm just going to buy a DockATot and I'm going to get this instead because I knew I wasn't going to get the other. And I'm really glad I did. It was a really good investment. I use it all the time, you guys. I literally have her in this all the time because it keeps her so safe. And I feel like, you know, even though she does sleep in her pod, she does use the pod a lot, I use this equally as much or more during the day. That's where I like to have her. I mean, she's sitting up on the changing table in the DockATot, so she's kind of like nestled in there. And she's just well protected. I love it. I love her in it. I love how well she poses in it, and she just looks like she's super content, just kind of hanging out, looking at mom. And I really love it. So those of you out there that, you know, have kind of hesitated, I mean, if you already have like that uterus-shaped portable bed, you wouldn't need a DockATot unless you really just wanted one. You know, it's one of those one or the other. I wouldn't buy another. I wouldn't have the other for sure. Just because I'm so happy with this, there's no need for a second one. I think that that would be excessive, and for me at least. But I do get a lot of use out of this. I get a lot of enjoyment. You can actually, you know, if I get sick of the print, which I haven't gotten sick of the print. I love the grays and I love the little characters on it. It has not gotten dirty. I have dragged this thing all over the house, and I'm telling you, even if you flip it over and look at the bottom, it's not dirty. I've had it outside, like you name it. I've had it many places throughout my house and outside, and it really does hold up well. You can wash it, but I'm not sick of the print yet. But if I do get sick of it, I can purchase another cover. They do have some beautiful, you know, designs and other patterns, colors, and things that, you know, if you don't like this particular one, but I really like it. So people ask me all the time if it was worth the investment, and I would say yes. But I am one that likes to, you know, and I'll spend the extra money because I have one doll. I don't have like several dolls. So I tend to spend a little bit extra for her because I only have one to buy for, which kind of leads me into like her wardrobe. You know, I've gotten a lot of criticism for the amount of money that I spend on this baby and her wardrobe. I've literally been just picked apart and attacked over the fact that I spend large amounts of money on high-end baby clothes for her. But you know what, guys? You only live once. You know, I spend a large amount of money on my own wardrobe. It's kind of my thing. I like to be unique, and that follows suit into my baby's wardrobe. I want her to have nice things, and if it really, you know, catches my eye, I'm gonna buy it. You know, I don't, you know, my kids are grown. They're getting to the point where they're very self-sufficient, which is wonderful. And I have the money, I can spend it on whatever I want. And that tends to be just a nice wardrobe. I have this very beautiful baby, and I want to put equally beautiful things on her. And it's completely my prerogative to do so. And this isn't me defending myself. It's just kind of explaining kind of how I look at things. I really enjoy putting beautiful things on beautiful dolls. I think that everybody has their own taste in clothing, and you all have a budget out there, and it's, you know, people like to buy what they buy. You know, we buy what's cute, you know. So it really is something that I don't think we should be judging one another on. I think it's our own prerogative what we want to put on our dolls. And if you want to buy Carters for your doll and secondhand, like stores, I buy stuff secondhand. I mean, I have a wonderful blend of, like, I have some Carter stuff, and then I have Jacquerie stuff and Bon Point, which is also a very high-end French store. You know, I have a range. I love Next. Next is one of the most affordable places to buy baby clothes, and I love their sleepers. I think I love their sleepers the most on this baby. So I'm not opposed to spending whatever. It's not about, you know, I look down on others, because that's what has been told, and it's not the case. I think we just like to buy what we like, and because I like to see my baby in unique things, I'm always seeking out different things that I don't see on other people's channels. It's just kind of how I am. And if it's cute, darn it, I'm going to buy it, because this baby is too cute not to buy it for. So I'm really happy with her wardrobe, the things that I've purchased for her. You know, she's got a ton of stuff she hasn't even worn yet. Lots of knits, which she'll have plenty of time to wear throughout the rest of winter, because winter's essentially just begun for us here, as it's snowing as we speak. And so, yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm also starting to buy for her spring wardrobe, because spring lines have now come out. And I've already found some really cute things for her, so I'm excited about that. You know, so this year for me has been really a different year doll-wise. You know, I've made some new friends. I have lost some friends, you know, one in particular that I'm a little sad about, but, you know, is what it is. You know, we all change, we move on, we make different choices to, you know, either keep or not, you know, put in the effort or, you know, what needs to be put into a friendship. And I've become very, very close to some other people that I wasn't as close to last year. And I'm really excited about that, because I feel like I have an amazing group of friends, both doll-wise and outside of the doll world. I have gained some really wonderful friendships, and I'm really, really thankful for. And, you know, I'm looking forward to what that brings in 2019. You know, so all in all, I think it's been a really amazing year for me. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear about personal lives and things like that on our Dolly channel, so I won't get into that. But personally, it's been a wonderful year for me, for my family, and I'm really very happy about that, and for my job and things like that. So all in all, I'm really, really happy with how 2018 went. And my channel has grown. Like, it's all kind of, it all works out, I guess you could say. And I'm really pleased with that. And I just want to say I'm so grateful for everybody that's subscribed to my channel, people that take the time to comment on my videos. You know, all of the wonderful comments and compliments you give to Monroe, to me. It's just very much appreciated, and we love you all out there, and we thank you very much for even taking the time to tune in and watch. So that's kind of it. You know, I've summed up my year. It's been a good year. I love, love, love this baby. I love what 2019 looks like it's going to bring to us. I'm super happy with things. So I hope everybody else out there has had a great year as well, and that you're all looking forward to 2019, because I think it's going to be a great year, guys. And yeah, I'm just really thankful. And here's Monroe. I put her back in, she's got a onesie underneath this time, but because it's so cold outside, it dropped in temperature like 25 degrees overnight, and it's snowing. So I put her back in this little Miss Dessa 2-piece snuggler set, is what they call them. I love the print, and she slept in this last night, and she'll probably stay in this today, just because it's so dreary outside and cold and nasty. I just want her to be warm and comfortable. So I hope you guys are all having a great start to your weekend. The new year is going to be upon us very quickly, guys. So everybody, I hope you stay safe out there and have an amazing end of year, rest of 2018, and a wonderful beginning to 2019. So thank you as always for watching, guys. And Monroe and I will see you all soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.